Oh, we're dancing for
Subscribe.
What's his name? Vinctus? Vinctus Junior. What's his
Vinicius.
name? Vinicius.
I'll do the Jesus dance.
Okay.
Wait for it.
All that energy's on the same wavelength. I love it.
TK,
Can I get your hands in the air, please?
You want to get those hips moving?
Do you want to
Oh.
dance, baby? I see you. All right, beautiful. All right, guys, welcome back to the couch.
Do you want a footwork?
Welcome back to the couch.
TK the
Another
stallion.
Monday, another routine, another podcast, another weekend of sports, AFL, Rugby League, Premier League. We're loving it. I've got the CEO, the Chief Executive. What does CEO
Officer.
stand for? Officer. On my left-hand side.
You know, officer.
We got Sui.
Hey guys, my name's Steve. It's nice to meet you all.
Is that your plumber name?
That's my plumber
That's
name.
his plumbing name.
That's my Eastern Suburbs name.
Jace the Ace, huh?
On the plumbing note, how's your day, mate? How's your Monday?
Yeah, it was pretty alright, mate. Just wrapping up a job in San Susie. Nice little luxury duplex.
Out my ways, huh?
Yeah, man.
Beautiful.
Area. I'm in the area.
TK's just having some technical
Bro, I'm sick of it. I've had Macca's that many times. Done my head in, bro.
Man,
Since Izzy Maccas.
No, the Macca's right, like 2 streets away from the job.
Guys, why don't you go get like poached eggs?
Yeah, just
This
Fucking
bloke,
eggs
cuz.
Benny
What
or
do
There's
you
good
something.
cafes around
Matcha
that
latte.
circle. Are you
Listen.
still there?
Listen, I'm on the hour, cuz I gotta fucking make it quick.
Message me tomorrow. I'll give you a couple of cafe names around
Now
there.
there's dough and bean, I think.
Dough and bean, yeah.
But I just have no time to eat. And if I eat poached eggs and that, gone for a 6. Out.
See ya.
Stumped him. Yeah,
Beautiful.
man. We're back, man. How are you, Adam?
Yeah, good,
You
mate.
good? You know what? You're taking charge. You're asking. You do the questions.
I just wanted to make our man TK feel welcome, you know what I mean?
That's our brother, bro.
How's your Monday, mate?
That's our brother.
How's the couch?
Ah,
Not this couch, the one at home.
beautiful.
Like the one you sat on all day.
Did you get up to anything
If
this week?
TK's employer might be watching
Yeah, I
this.
know, disclaimer.
Did you watch anything this week, bro?
Hey,
Did you watch any sports, guys?
I did better than last week.
Last week we Ben hunted him the whole fucking episode.
Yeah, I was telling my mates, I was like, bro, I wanted to sit behind the camera.
You
And
wanted
I'm
to
like,
false
nah, Mems fucking hates footy. There's no way. They've got to carry him 340 tour.
Had to
So
be
they're
done.
like, T, you just got to sit there and say, troll me. Yeah.
Trillions.
Bro,
hey, I love
watched the
that.
footy. I made an effort to watch the footy, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, no. That was the last time.
Yeah, I know.
I like throwing shade at you sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I don't get enough of it.
Anyway, listen, I
Throw
got
enough shade and I'll throw you off.
Can I throw the announcements out? We've
Let's
got
go.
an announcement. The first announcement is a big one, right? We are going to Anfield. Not
Oh.
we, but the couches, right?
Our false nine.
Our false 9 is going to be in Anfield. Do you want to tell us the story about how everything happened and where you'll be going?
Yeah, so as some of you know, I've got a trip coming up to go watch my beloved Man City. I land in London on the weekend that we play Liverpool. And that weekend we played Liverpool, it's at Anfield, and I was trying to get tickets, wasn't able to. And I was looking, so you know this, I was looking at paying $800 for a ticket.
He told me, he's like, bro, should I do it? I'm like, listen, bro. Listen, if I'm
Do
you,
it.
I'm fucking doing it, bro. What? Liverpool
Yeah.
City at Anfield, unbelievable.
Yeah,
Saints.
anyway, so it looked like I wasn't getting tickets and I was ready to pay $800. And the next day, this lady that I messaged on Facebook, she was a season ticket holder.
For Man City.
Yeah, she's a season ticket holder for Man City. She lives in Australia. Big Man City fan. And I was speaking to her and she was like, yeah, look, a couple of people want it. I'll let you know. And the day after, me and Sui had that talk and he's like to me, you know what, bro, just go pay for it. Just do it. It's once in a lifetime. I'm like, you know what, bro?
He's right.
No point.
Do it.
Yeah, no point cheaping out. Like, it's once in a lifetime. Never going to happen again.
Not really cheaping out. It's a lot of fucking money, bro. But
Yeah,
it's worth it, bro.
it's worth it.
Straight up.
Honestly,
You do it. You do it. You don't think
you do
twice. Yeah.
Bro, 15 years watching this team play out fucking ungodly hours. Like, it's worth the money.
At the end of the day, bro, you're not going to remember how much you spent on the ticket when you see Haaland bang a hat-trick against fucking Van Dijk, are ya?
Van Ora.
Exactly.
Van Ora.
Exactly. And then the next day, she messaged me. She's like, "You going to the game?"
Oh,
And I'm
What's
like,
her name? Can we? I want to give her. I'm actually not gonna watch this, right? But send her this.
Tanya.
Tanya.
Just
Yeah,
send-
shout out to
Shout out
Tanya.
to Tanya.
Send her. Just tell her to watch the first 30 seconds.
Send her
of
the
it.
clip. Tanya, you're a bloody legend. You've
out.
given us the opportunity for Anfield, for the couch to go to Anfield, and that's my dream
Yeah.
next year.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
But yeah, so I'm going to be taking a lot of footage, a lot of content for the couch. So stay tuned for that. I mean, do you want me to be
Hey.
honest with you, bro? When she sent me the message and I found out I was going to the game, I actually shared a couple.
shared a
of-
fucking
yeah,
tweet.
Tell,
Yes.
tell our viewers what you paid for the ticket though, as well.
70 Australian dollars.
That's a W.
That
man.
deserves another bloody clap.
W's in the chat, guys. Yeah.
I'll be sitting in the away end with the Man City fans. Unreal.
Even
experience.
better.
It's going to be unreal. It's going to be unreal.
All four of
You
them.
don't want to sit with the Scousers, mate.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
But I'm living with them.
Don't
I
talk
paid.
about my scouses,
You don't
bro.
wanna do
He's
that,
gonna
mate.
interview him. What do you mean?
So I paid for some cheap accommodation. I paid $100 for a day in Liverpool, and I'm going to be living in a Scouser's house. I'm renting his room.
Your whole day's not going to cost you $800. You're going to spend $800 on a ticket.
No, I cheaped out on the accommodation.
Nah,
bro.
but I'm just
Yeah.
saying now.
Yeah.
I'm saying your whole day's not going to even cost you. what you're
Exactly.
gonna pay for your ticket.
Train ticket, $100.
How good's that?
Accommodation, $100.
I
ticket,
think
$70.
like accommodation in England, I don't think you really care. Like if you're going to like Mykonos, this day, you want a nice house. You know, you want if you want Ibiza, you
You're
want
up to some
something.
shenanigans.
How
after
did
Yeah,
you-
no, you're just going for you're going to watch the football and then like
That's
whatever.
it. I just need somewhere to sleep and then catch the train.
How
back
did
to-
you
back
put
to
a
London.
value to the ticket? Where does $70 come from? Is that
It's
okay?
probably just what she wants because season
Yeah.
ticket holders they pay up front at the start of the
Okay,
season.
that's
Yeah.
why I'm asking.
She has a big heart, straight
Yeah.
up.
Bro,
So
seven-
she's been like a sick bitch. That's what she
Yeah,
did.
I know. I was just
Respect
asking where she
Tanya.
would have
Thank
derived
you,
that.
Tanya.
Yeah,
that sort of
honestly,
account from.
Tanya, if you watch this, like, thank you so much. You've changed my life, and like, I'm bro,
People like you that make the world better.
Yes.
It is.
100%.
It is.
We're all going to be entrepreneurs now.
giving a little bit. You know, it's nice that,
Fuck yeah.
there's people out there like that. You know, I love that.
Yeah.
Things you like to hear and see.
And the initial reaction was excitement. Obviously, I messaged him straight away. First person, I'm like, bro.
Has replied to me 7 days. I got a message. I'm going to Anfield. I'm like, wee. He's like, yeah, wee.
Yeah, and then after excitement came out, a couple of tears came down. Like it was
Proper
unreal.
happy.
So I can't
Football
imagine.
makes us happy, man.
Football gives us life.
Give us a score prediction from now for that game.
Very,
If
very.
it's a 2-2,
very
I'll
hard.
cry, bro.
If it's a 2-2, I'll be happy. Bro.
I'll
I don't
be
mind.
happy straight
Yeah,
up.
I don't mind it. I love those games, but fuck, on
Prediction.
current form, man, it's
Yeah.
looking like a
9-0?
3 or 4-0.
9-0?
3 or 4-0. Nah, not 9-0.
9-0.
It's less than a month away. Yeah,
It's
about a
le-
month away.
Less than a month, 3
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah.
Awesome.
After the international break, right?
Before.
No,
No,
Ah,
no,
this is
after,
before.
after.
Yeah, before the World Cup. But yeah, after
you
this.
got
break.
to sorry, he's got to gauge how they versus us. We got City. We'll do a
Yeah, the
preview.
week before.
Yeah, we'll do a preview.
Oh my
before
God,
they-
here United's going to beat them 1-0 and then they're going to come and slap us.
He's got Arsenal the week before as well.
Yeah, there's
yeah.
a few good games coming up.
Yeah.
This is the best time of the season now.
Got a couple of other tickets as well, actually. So I missed out on the Arsenal City game. That was a midweek, but they moved that to January, so I'm not going to that. Got Man City Brighton at home, and then I've got Dortmund away in Germany.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
So
Are you
that's-
watching Dortmund in Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's
Dortmund.
going to get my Bellingham
Bro.
jersey signed.
Yeah,
The atmosphere that Dortmund Stadium's going to be off its head.
it's
Can
gonna
I-
be crazy.
Did you see him on the weekend?
Yeah.
Who,
Against-
Bellingham?
In the derby? No, the
Bro,
The crowd?
Schalke,
fans.
German fans
What?
fucking know how to sizzle
Me
it
and
up.
Zach were watching. I was like,
Yeah.
bro.
Bro,
I turned the Newcastle game off. I was, this is fucking boring. Give me the other one, bro.
you know they sing "You'll Never Walk Alone" before the
Yeah, I
games
know.
too. Yeah, it's crazy. And
Klopp.
it's like 60,000 people singing.
Crazy, bro.
Can you watch all those games on Optus Sport?
Foxtel.
Next year. you
Everything's
can.
a bit Optus.
Is it?
German league. Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
La Liga's already there.
La Liga, German League, Premier League. Anyway, so moving on from that, Couch is going to Anfield. We've got another announcement from.
If you want me to do it or you want to...
No, you can go ahead.
All right,
bro.
listen, man. Our gaffer, our false nine is now our coach of Ajib's Couch Football Club. We started the 7-a-side team. I've got the jerseys made, everything. Everyone will get one as well. Yeah, bro. We've got our
First game,
first game, first win. 2-0.
Zach Halsha, man of the match.
Man of the
Actually, no, Kamal,
Kamal
man of the
Kenj,
match.
man of
Zach
the match.
Halsha with a brace.
Shout out to Kareem as well. You'll meet all the boys soon. Shout out to Kareem as well. He fucking put it. I just met him
Yeah.
as well. It was like a late transfer deadline signing. You know, we've got him into the club. But yeah, it was a good game, bro.
So monitor the Instagram. We'll start posting clips, goals, key moments.
So I do like vloggies.
Yeah, Sui dying from
Hey, listen.
from cardio.
Yeah,
Hey, you know that FIFA
hey.
card we gave
Was
him?
that right?
Accurate.
nah, fuck off. I was just gonna say, he earned my respect. You took me off, brother.
I took you off 3
Hey,
times.
it's my team, yeah. He's like, get off. I was like, what the fuck?
He couldn't let you be player manager for that reason.
Yeah, bro. Nah, like
Nah, I did well.
It was a
bro.
good game. It was in the rain as well. Tough team that they versed.
Where do you
Did you
play?
Yeah.
2-0. Fairfield, ultimate. Like in the indoor, you know, the outdoor with the cages and all
Yeah,
that.
near the station, near KFC, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
near that, near the city and all that.
Yeah, solid performance from the boys. 2-0 win. We're going to win the league.
We're gonna win. It's fucking coming home. It's coming to the couch,
It's
boys.
coming to the
It's coming
couch.
to the fucking couch.
If you make the final, we'll do a live couch episode from.
yeah,
from the
everyone.
ground.
If we make the final, everyone's coming.
At the couch, we're going to set the couches up there. And we'll come. us
Should we
three
just
will
go commentate games?
Bro,
So he's out of breath again. It's only been 30 seconds.
And
And he's pulled a cigarette out of his pocket and he's lit it up.
Oh, let me- fun fact, sorry. I was playing outdoor this season, yeah? We had no refs, so some bloke came and refed us. I kid you not, bro. Corona in his hand, cigarette in the other hand. Just refing us. I'm like, bro, what the fuck
That's
is
the
going on?
best.
No, bro, fuck
His
that.
heat map
I
was
like
literally a dot from just halfway.
Shout out to Fairfield Hotspurs, bro.
Next shout out, Sui,
What is it?
your old mate,
Who's my old mate? Remind me. Huh?
Mr. Josh Adokar.
Oh, yes. Josh Adokar.
Well, I wanted to mention this today as
Josh
well.
Adokar, listen, Josh Adokar reposted us on his story. We've had some conversations with him. One of the boys actually met him in the airport and kind of had a hanged out with him for a bit. Listen, Josh, man, just come to the couch, brother.
We're not begging him. He's gonna come, bro.
Nah,
He'll come. He's gonna
He'll
come.
come,
We're
he'll
gonna
come.
put on a
There's some things in the
barbecue. We're
work.
gonna have
Barbecue, argile.
few things. We're gonna have a nice little setup, and hopefully we get
He
to
comes down.
sort of see him. We want to see him. We don't want him just to come for the podcast. We'll just
Yeah.
sort of meet him and then get him on the couch, chat
I mean,
to
he's a
him.
legend, bro. Straight
Yeah.
out, like he's one of the most humblest blokes. So I think he'll do one day.
We like
hopefully.
his banter. We like what he does with his business. Let's trot and whatnot. So hopefully, there's a bit of collaboration talks and we get to sign that dotted line. And
Ajib trot that it.
Josh, see you soon, brother.
He's got the
See you
Turkish
soon.
food ready for him.
Yeah, I got the Adana kebabs, bro. If you don't like Lebo food, I got Turkish food ready for you.
Let's go.
Nah, we're
He
definitely
doesn't
gonna,
like
we're
that, I'll
definitely
get him
gonna
African
link up
food.
with him.
Yes, yes.
Get that jollof. That's not Zimbabwean, is
Nah,
it?
nah.
On that
Sorry,
note,
bro.
on that
I love
Lebanese food note, we have that segment now where TK's
Yeah.
trying.
I'm excited for today's one.
Ready to take
We want to sort of get him trying the
Uh,
home staple foods, and then later on we'll start expanding, going to restaurants. It's probably something we're gonna start putting clips up and whatnot, trying places and eating and whatnot. We get a bit of inspiration.
I want to give a
from-
shout out to Adam's mum. That's all I wanted to say.
from Spanian It's All Eats and whatnot. So
Yes.
on this episode, but you got to bring everything. You got to
Yeah,
set
yeah.
everything up for him.
Set it all up on the table there.
Set up on the table.
And
man.
I'm gonna describe everything. So we have
Also, the most important thing that I've learned today is Adam's
Nah, I'm
mum
good.
will kill his head if this Tupperware does not go back home.
100%.
Hey, every Lebo guy watching this understands what we're saying.
So this has been something mentioned on the podcast before. This food, it's mjadra.
Mjadra Fatouche, man.
Mjadara.
Kate
So
to
my mum
mine.
made jadara. She got a bit of
Help him,
lettuce
help
from
him,
the
help him.
So
garden.
do you want to tell us
Help him out.
what the ingredients are in mjadra?
So in mjadara you have lentils, and you can either make it with rice. But my mum's made it with burghul. So it's
What's
like
that?
a
What's
wheat.
that?
Which
It's
is
like a wheat.
Yep.
We've got home pickled olives and chili, and we call that salata murra. So it's like a bit of
like a salty.
it's a bit of like a sour lettuce. We grow it in our garden.
yes.
Bit of olive oil, lemon, garlic, and olives,
You need your
the
food.
usual.
You need a food channel, bro. Straight out.
olive oil, and I love cooking. Just putting that out there for the female
for
watchers.
the- yeah. Any
don't have
lady.
to
I read
Baby,
books. I like to read as well.
You don't have to cook, baby. I got you.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do you want to keep selling
No,
yourself?
that's enough.
Like three.
But the way I
No,
want you
we
to
do.
try it
Yeah,
is I want you to grab like one of the olives, a bit of the chili, maybe just chuck it on a bit of the section.
Open it. Help
And
him
you
out.
can
Help
get
him
a
out.
bit of
Let's
salad.
go.
Yeah, Adam, you give him a
Bit of salad in
demo.
it
Adam,
too.
give him a demo. Give
The
him a demo.
guy's just doing it.
We are inducting TK to the Lebanese family.
that
and
with,
we are.
is that
What I like to do is I like to get a bit of the like.
Is that with lahma as well, isn't it?
No. So an olive in the spoon. I like to put a bit of the salad as well.
And just heap it up in one big
Yeah,
go.
you want to get like because it's a very plain. It's a staple, and then just sort of like that. Maybe I'll even feed him live on TV. just be
Allah!
careful. There's a pit in the olive.
All right. I'll be mindful of that. But
Allah.
plus the,
Oh, no, he's feeding you. He's feeding you.
I see. Yeah, bro. How do you turn it into a food? I'll clean up, don't worry. How do you turn it into a food segment, bro? It's a sports podcast.
And then maybe have a bit more of that after it because I want you to really try the.
Wash it down with the.
Is that kabis? What's that? Ham?
Yeah, there's chili and olives.
Yeah, he's gotta have that.
A bit of that on its own.
So TK, sometimes what they do is they mix that with a bit of minced meat and a bit
I've,
of
I've
yogurt.
never had it with meat.
Yeah,
Have you had it with the actual the man and all?
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
tomatoes?
There's a million ways. It's a very staple food, and you have condiments with it.
Good. It feels light.
Yeah, it is. That's the thing. It's quick and easy.
Yeah.
It's like a quick thing. Saxtan, TK, we've inducted you into the Mjadra Fatouche family, bro.
I'm gonna
Give that a rating, I reckon.
I'm Lebanese certified now. people.
Do you know why this is probably something popular that for you to try because it's not popular? I think a lot of people don't like it, sort of thing.
I
It's-
love it, bro. A lot of my mates don't like
back in the villages, man. Like you can imagine they don't have much money. So what's lentils cost you? And a bit of wheat, bit of onion,
grow
it. Seasoning.
No, meat is. That's what I'm saying. So they try to stick away from that. And it's just your staple food. And especially back in the day when there was war, you got to remember lentils and wheat can stay in your
ages.
pantry for ages. So
So,
very
thank you.
popular
It was
dish.
good. It was good.
We'll feast on that
Thank
when the
Thank you,
camera's
thank you.
off.
That's it.
I'm gonna bury my face in that container.
Nah, it's all
I
right.
love mjadra. A lot of people don't like mjadra.
No, I
to be honest
love
with
it, mate. I got to be in the mood to eat it. Monday is probably not the best day to sort of sell it, but
I love Mjadra, bro. I can eat it any time of the week with the biscuit man, the tomatoes,
Best.
and that goes off.
Oh.
The onions.
onions on top.
Yeah, proper.
Best.
you. So let's remember, this is a sport podcast.
We are a sports podcast,
As well, you know what? In the comments, start dropping us what you want, our mothers or my mum or whatever, whoever you want. What should TK try next?
Zach said Fusilia last week, but it just didn't work out.
I can give
do you know
that.
what? Do you know what? Do you know what? What Anab has to be the next one.
Yeah.
But what
Straight
Anab's
up.
an event, like someone has to
Yeah,
make it as proper.
correct.
Yeah.
I have to tell my mum maybe a week
What
in
Anab,
advance.
bro? The whole
Bro.
family knows 6 weeks in advance.
Yeah.
What Anab's happening on this day?
Well, you said Ramadan on coming here.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it's
definitely.
next
Oh yeah, Ramadan, bro. You'll get what Anab. every
Take one
day.
sip of water before Maghrib. It's fucking dramas menu, bro. Nah, I'm joking. All right.
So we are a sports
Imagine
podcast.
doing a podcast fasting.
Nah, it's gonna be very hard, bro.
It'd be
I don't
so
think-
hard.
Dry mouth.
I don't think we can.
No,
Well,
to be honest, I'm not
won't
going
be
to
over,
lie.
would it, by then, for fast?
Not to be, it probably
What
goes
is it, like
against
a
the
night?
reason for actually fasting. I get so angry during Ramadan. It's the worst. But like, say, after 2 o'clock, mate, I am like,
the worst person.
oh,
Yeah. I work till 12 and I'm just like, see you later, bro. The
I
builder's
get
like,
very snappy.
the builder's like, aren't you gonna work? I'm like, bro, leave me alone, bro. I haven't had my cigarette.
So we finished morning Queen Lizzie. We've got some of our sports back, which
Yes,
is
thank God.
which is good news. We had Champions League last week. The day episode 9 dropped.
Yes, that night, yeah.
Yeah, we did. And the first game was Man City versus Dortmund, and I
Oh.
think Sui, you had a couple of things to say about a certain individual.
That game was, I watched a bit of it because the Liverpool game was on. Man City were all over the place, bro. Dortmund
were.
dominated them.
Mhm.
Dortmund came to their backyard and just
City didn't have a shot on target.
didn't
until
have a
the
shot on
goal.
target till Stones, yeah?
Yeah, what a goal!
What a goal.
Yeah, what a goal. Unbelievable.
And you were talking about centre back scoring
Yeah,
bombs as well.
Hey, you know when he scored it, I was like, Adam said that,
That's,
bro.
as soon as that's what and mate, he just casually. I love when players don't celebrate their goals too hard. It's just like
No, because he knows he has to win.
It was
bro.
a 1-1,
like,
yeah.
but I know that. But I'm saying but after you hit it like sort
Yeah.
of like a cherry like that, you sort of want to. Mate, I love when it's just like it's even like when Latrell Mitchell does something. You know, when you just turn away and you run back.
Yeah.
That's the best fucking celebration for me. I love that.
Like walking away
elegance.
from an explosion.
That's it, mate.
cold.
I've done it. It's game, set, match, sign the line, play on.
But then Haaland's goal kind of
Listen.
took the thunder away from Stones.
Bro, I don't even know what the fuck to say about
Did you
that
see it,
guy now.
TK?
Didn't you see what I said to my mate?
Hey, this guy, yeah.
What did you say?
I was like to my mate, bro, honestly, that bloke's just got to tear a hamstring for the rest of us, bro.
It's not fair anymore, bro. It's not fair anymore, bro.
He scored again on the weekend, didn't he?
He did. He
Bro,
did.
how do you get up that high, put your foot there?
Yeah, it was
I
like
get here, I'm starting to feel my hamstring already,
Listen.
right? By the time I get, this is as flexible as I get. How does that guy get up there?
I was saying a couple of weeks before, like the way he was jumping. You guys, he wasn't jumping that high.
Nah,
I think
the
it was-
Bruno goal was...
but mate, he is incredible. What an athlete!
For a guy his size, he shouldn't be moving like that.
what a ball from Cancelo as well, outside of the
full.
foot.
See why I love you?
Yeah,
Everyone's like the goal. I'm
Nah,
like,
that-
Cancelo.
yeah.
No.
but the assist as well. But to finish that off as well.
Not
Bro,
many people can finish
That
that.
defender was in no... Like, that defender didn't do nothing wrong.
Bro, no one would expect.
That's what I mean. Like, bro, the guy actually got up. He's like, you know what? He's not human. Wallah, he's not human.
Yeah.
Straight up. He's fucking fake.
And that's his old teammates too. That he's
Yeah, correct. He didn't celebrate. He just was very.
Hey, he
like-
wanted to. He's
he
like-
wanted to. Yeah, you
Well,
know,
when
so
you
it's a-
score as many goals as he does, you can celebrate next
He
week.
didn't live on bad terms with Dortmund.
Nah,
did he?
nah.
They always
So
knew, bro. They
there was
always
actually
knew.
a video after they announced that he was leaving Dortmund after his last game in his Dortmund
In his tracksuit at the
Clubs,
club.
Yeah, he went to a club and was
And then
dancing
he,
around.
then he bought them all a fucking Daytona
Dortmund's a big club, bro. They're like they have a lot of passion, bro. So they they get it. You know what I mean? They
It was a
understand.
stepping
People are
stone.
gonna
He was
move
never
on.
going to stay there.
Nah,
Yeah,
no chance.
So, Liverpool Ajax was a good game.
Yeah.
But shout out to my boy Jude Bellingham, bro.
Oh yeah.
Fucking in that City game, bro.
I don't think he's coming to Liverpool.
The fuck said that, bro.
I don't think he's coming to Liverpool.
Will he come to the EPL, you reckon?
Yeah, he will.
yeah.
But not to Liverpool.
I think it's City or Liverpool. Straight out.
I think it's United.
Nah.
I actually can
We got
see
the
him
pace
at
too.
United. I can see him
Nah,
at
I don't think
United.
All
Who does he support?
I promise
Who-
you,
he's a Liverpool
Wallah,
fan,
I
bro.
promise you, I'll burn his jersey. Wallah, I'll burn it.
Nah.
What about who did he play for growing up? Who was his team
Do you
before?
know who- played for
Birmingham. Bro, they retired his jersey.
Yeah,
when
they
he was
retired his
16.
jersey. Yeah.
The fucking joke
Yeah,
thing.
now we know why. But the guy's I've watched like 3-4 games of him now properly, the whole game. The guy's so confident, bro. The guy just
You wouldn't pick him being 19.
That's what I mean. Like, you look, I was watching him and I'm like, nah, fuck off, bro. You're not 19. He's in a Dortmund team and he's like the leader of them. And
He's been playing men's football for 4 years, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's
yeah,
young
but in
and
a team
live,
with
but
Royce and players of that
his
caliber.
experience in the game.
Arsenal
100%.
actually debuted the youngest ever
I
player.
was
in the
literally
league.
took the words
We'll
from him.
get into that.
Mate,
in the Premier League.
15 years old.
15 years old. That was.
What were you doing at 15, cuz?
Sleeping in geography.
15?
Playing Dragon Ball Z.
What the
'Cause
fuck?
I-
I don't
I
even
think-
know.
We were getting harassed by Jaffa. That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
at
But how
15.
Fuck
how
that,
are you a professional sports player at 15?
It's a young thing, bro. It's a
Bro,
family. Like
Imagine him at school the next day.
Oh, mate.
Because he
His
still goes to
locker's,
school.
his locker's full of notes.
They
I'll
built
tell you
for
that.
Arsenal, lad. Yeah,
he
it's
still
4
goes,
minutes.
yeah, he still goes to school.
Stay out
so.
of these ends, otherwise.
I got the Arsenal money now.
Nah,
innit?
hey, one thing about London is they respect athletes at like a young age. The youth there, that like if someone's an athlete, they respect them. They give them their space. They
Wow.
look after them. It's like a full culture. If someone's trying to be an athlete amongst you,
They let him be.
their priority.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like.
They don't drag you out. Oh, come out, have a,
In America,
Yeah,
they shoot you for your chain, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
No. In the UK, they're well protected in that scene. If they're like
Beautiful.
yeah, if they're growing up.
Adam,
It's
just to answer your question, bro, these kids have been in academies since they're
Yeah.
like 3 years old.
That's what I mean.
They run around getting a ball at 3 years old in a professional academy.
My son is Project Mbappe, bro. He hits that $1 billion, Habibi.
Have you seen that British guy?
Yeah.
on Project Mbappe.
Take a touch. The kid's like,
He's got boots on him
he's
as well.
like 8 weeks old. He's like, he's literally, bro. He's like, what the fuck do I do with this cunt?
Yeah. Project
Anyway.
Mbappe for all your sons, bro. It's the best way to cash out. and retire.
Mine's a Project Hamilton, bro.
Oh,
I want the big piece.
Nah, do you know what? You can get sympathy from Hamilton himself too if you get your son up
I
there.
want the big piece, baby.
That's a massive piece. So yeah, we had Barca Bayern too. That was another game we had.
a game dominated by Barca, but just couldn't finish.
Couldn't
bro.
finish.
Couldn't finish.
What was the aggregate score between the last 4 meetings?
16-2,
16-2.
Wow.
17-3 or something like that.
Something stupid. Yeah, Barcelona have scored 2 and conceded 16 against Bayern in the
That was
last
a
4
shit Barca
encounters.
team too about that 8-2, but now they have a good team.
But even
bro.
Bayern couldn't finish up until what was the first goal was like the 60th minute from memory.
Yeah.
They couldn't finish either.
Nah,
They
there's a
didn't
lot,
really have
of, a lot of
opportunities.
missed chances
Yeah.
from Barca, bro. Like, you got Lewandowski, you shouldn't be missing. And you had Pedri as well. Shout out to Pedri. I mean, his sexy jersey. I love this. What a jersey, eh?
Was that Pedri or Gavi?
Nah, Pedri.
No, before the...
Oh, Mane?
No. Before the game, he was signing...
Gavi.
Yeah, was that Gavi?
And the girl passed him the note.
So now he follows her on Instagram now.
She was a
too.
sarouche.
Bro.
She was cute. She was.
Yeah, she was. He's a little
She was
baller,
a
bro.
rocket.
And if you see the video, he nearly drops it and he grabs it. Fuck, I need
He's
that.
that note is not going anywhere, bro.
He fancied her, bro. Yeah, well, it was a good game, man. It's actually good to have the Champions League back on, bro.
Oh,
Fuck,
man.
I missed it, bro.
Yeah,
Straight up,
it's
missed it.
mad. Yeah,
But
yeah.
we'll talk about the Champions Leagues in depth. We actually got a
Yeah.
really interesting question about it. So keen to hear your thoughts about that, boys. Ronaldo scored his first goal of the season. I never thought I'd say that 9 weeks in.
You can have that one, bro.
I never
I'm not
thought
talking-
I'd say that 9 weeks in. But he hasn't been playing much. But what did you think of that game overall? Did you watch it? Of course.
Yeah, I watched it. Fuck, it was a shit time too, bro.
What time was it?
2:45. I had the shittest day, bro.
And it was at Sheriff's home ground. Did you see the apartments? There were people like crowded over their balconies
making
trying to watch
TikToks.
the game.
Let's
Yeah.
make a TikTok about it.
Yeah.
Look, the game was professional game. I think for us, the only criticism I had of us, we didn't create enough chances, man. I know we scored the goals, and for how much possession we had, I just thought we could create a little bit more. Ronaldo-wise, it was good for him to get the goal. I think he needs that confidence booster, man. Doesn't matter how good you are, man. If you're in a goal-scoring drought, you just need to get off the mark, so you can back yourself again. But yeah, no, quite standard game. No further thoughts.
Was it weird seeing him in the Europa League? I was like,
Honestly,
what the fuck is going on?
I think
Yeah.
I think for me, it's I understand where we're at as a club, so I don't look at it like that. Like, Ronaldo does deserve better. Probably deserves to be playing Champions League again. Like, I watch Sporting. Like, if Ronaldo was in that Sporting team, like, maybe them Sporting might not play as good as they did, but it's still, that's the competition he needs to be in. You can understand why he was trying to push or move out. But like I said, just because I understand where the team is, we're kind of rebuilding. Yes, we've had good results. But at the
Amazing
end of the
results,
day,
I mean.
yeah, but at the end of the day, man, we're still rebuilding, and I think the results, some United fans are forgetting that we're actually at the start of a rebuild because we've won 4 on the trot in the Premier League. Obviously, we lost a game to Sociedad, and then we won this game against Sheriff, but we're still in a rebuild, man. We're where Ateta was with his team 3 years ago.
100%.
So there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. Like when you win the games the way we did, yes, there's room for improvement, but you can't sit there, kick and scream. Like, you can kick and scream as a Liverpool fan because you're the finished article.
Yeah.
The same reason Adam can kick and scream later on in the season when you have a bodger result or you don't play that well because, again, you're a more finished article.
Your expectations become greater and your disappointments become bigger.
Yeah, because you know you know what the team's capable of. At me, I know we haven't even hit 20% of what that team's capable of. Yes, when everyone's on, yes, we can get results. Yes, I feel a lot more confident now going into that City game in 2 weeks as compared to when probably after the Brentford game. If you told me this is what October looks like, I was like, we're going to lose to Liverpool. We might struggle at Arsenal. I was like, the games in between those games, yeah, we might be all right, but we're going to get smacked by City. But all of a sudden, because the team's playing the way it is, it's not perfect. It's not the football I want to be watching, but at the end of the day, we're in a results business,
I don't think it's the football Ten Hag wants to be watching too, but,
not,
he understands, like,
How do they...
these players aren't capable of playing how I really, really want to play, so we still
But
need
it takes time to learn how to play like that.
It's a new manager. It's a new...
I'm not criticising the
first
players.
page in the book. Like,
Here's what you got to be conscious of, though. When you come up against City, I'm not saying this because I'm a fan, but your play style is different. It's
Yeah,
not
but that
your-
suits them.
Yeah, no. United's play style is not going to be what it is now. They can't execute their current game plan and expect a result because it's not going to work. They're going to have to sit deeper. They're going to have a lot more behind the players behind the ball.
that's what they've
That's
done
what we've
against
been
Liverpool.
doing for the last 4 games. Even if you watch us against was Leicester and Southampton, there was huge periods of the game.
But do you think they can play without the ball?
Us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
They're
Okay.
better.
I think we're probably worse with the ball than without it.
Okay.
Because in transition, we've got players who are very good on their first, second touch. But
quick.
it's when you give them 6, 7 touches, you start wondering, like, McTominay looks so much better right now. But that's because he's been told, get the ball out in 3 touches. Don't fucking take 6,
That's
7.
because he's got
like you
Casemiro
usually
watching
do.
over him, bro.
Don't do what you've been doing. So when it comes to a game like City, even the past couple of years when we've beat you at City, like, we've beat you and played well without the ball. Like, I think that game was 2-1. I think...
Was that Mourinho?
Pogba.
No, it was Ole fucking pulled off some results against City.
He did, especially
Oh
especially
my
the ones that
God,
snatched
Oh my God.
Apparently, Pep has a bad record
against United.
Against United.
He does, yeah.
Or is that- or
Because
is
he
that Old
plays,
Trafford?
he plays. Pep's not going to change the way he plays.
No
and,
chance.
bro, we've got pace merchants up top.
That's all it is,
Like
really.
pace merchants, and Rashford, for all his deficiencies in his game, if there's one thing that bloke can do is that outside left into the centre. That run, he times it so well, and bang, once he's in space, Rashford's actually very good one-on-one as well. So
Yeah, he can finish.
that is his biggest strength, and if you let us do that, then yeah, we're in for the chance. But again, versus Arsenal or Liverpool, you're not going to get tormented with a passing possession that you cop at City. So it'd be an interesting game.
I think there was a game where it was in the derby. We scored a goal off a 63 pass move. 63 passes
Wow.
before a goal.
Pep didn't, bro.
Yeah.
Some teams get 63 passes in a half.
Pep had
Yeah,
Pep had the Vaseline out, cuz on that one.
But yeah, it started with every single player on the team touched the ball in that sequence too,
That's what he
including
loves.
Edison. It
Take
was-
the ball, pass the ball.
Yeah.
Commit,
Commit. They don't commit.
Hey,
Why
this-
you commit?
This like half time. He's like, commit. I was like, bro, what
are you on about?
I was like, what the fuck?
When I was coaching him, yeah. All right, so looking good for United. Derby is our next game, so may
We'll
the best
preview
team-
that when
Yeah, but may the best team win.
Yeah.
Now this Vinicius Junior saga.
we want to talk about this.
I
We'll talk about this off air.
I've been off social media. I've been off. So I don't know what's happening. So if you boys can fill me in.
So
and
we dedicated that whole dance to baddest of them all to Vinicius Jr. I'm not a Real Madrid fan. I hate Real Madrid. They fucked us in both Champions League finals. But when shit like that happens, bro, it's time to everyone. It's time for everyone to unite. And I'm just gonna say one thing before everyone gets their input in. if it wasn't,
Wait, before you start, what happened?
okay, sorry. So, I think leading up to the derby game, Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, we don't really cover La Liga that much, but leading up to it, they were just having an interview with, I don't know if he's their captain, but he's one of their senior players, Koke. I don't know if that's how he say his name.
Yeah.
And he's like, if Vinicius, just long story short, he goes, if Vinicius Junior dances like that, there's gonna be dramas. You know what I mean?
Ah.
Yeah.
He called him out. Yeah.
Now, if it's another team saying it, I don't think we'll get the same message as we got from Atletico Madrid because, bro,
is that how everyone? Is that the same message?
That's how
everyone
I
got?
view them. That's how I view Atletico.
But I'm saying,
Madrid.
does everyone sort of view Atletico Madrid like that?
They're
Bad guys.
Yeah,
they're
Simeone's a fucking
They're
that City
Atletico game.
Atletico game was fucking disgusting,
Bro,
bro.
they're a dirty team.
Time waste, like just all the things that you don't want to see. Even if
They
you
always
own-
leave it a little bit extra in the challenges too on purpose.
I like him. Not gonna lie. I enjoy that shit.
Yeah,
I enjoy that.
So does Roy Keane.
I enjoy
No,
that
listen.
shit.
I don't. But I want to watch good football straight out. If
Yeah,
I'm
that's,
saying
that's not good football.
they have good
You can be
players, bro.
tough and you can make hard challenges,
No,
but
but
you
they
don't
have
have to
good
be
players.
dirty.
If you look at that squad, they have talented players that can actually make you enjoy the
They're a
game.
very petty club too, especially what they're doing with Griezmann.
Yeah,
like-
that's
But-
like financially.
I love that shit.
Yeah, that's mad. I love that.
fucking love it. I love everything they're
Yeah,
doing.
fuck Barca. Like you want to lose, you want to take that loss. Take that
Anyway,
loss.
so he said if he dances like that, it's big
Yeah, it's gonna be
dramas.
problems. And then there was chants about monkey, a lot of monkey chants, a lot of racist
We're back
chants.
to that, are we?
Yeah, then Neymar got, I think earlier in the week, that's why it became like a
He
movement.
got yellow card.
Neymar got a yellow card for dancing.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I
So
understand-
what? The refs
understand.
got influenced by what they
No,
said.
no, that's
or-
before.
So the referee can book you for excessive celebration and that's the only rule in the game that it's up to the ref's interpretation of what do you deem excessive.
So if you jab a crowd, if you're doing something, if you like put your, like, what was
Take
it,
your shirt
Suarez?
off.
What was it, Suarez diving to David Moyes?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Or Fowler doing the snorting.
Or Cavani
like, shit
doing
like
the
that.
arrow.
Yeah,
okay,
shit
so
like
you
that.
can't really be too sort of derogative with the
My
way you.
favourite one was Adebayo.
Nah,
Yeah,
what a celebration.
favourite
What
one.
a fucking celebration.
So he scored at the Etihad.
For City, yeah?
For City,
Yeah.
he scored against Arsenal. He ran the
I've seen
whole
this, yeah.
field to knee slide in front of the Arsenal
Yeah,
fans.
I've
And he
seen
got
that.
pelted with coins,
Yeah.
bottles, everything. He copped a yellow for it. But that's where it's like inciting. Like they don't want you to.
That's why I get it.
incite the crowd.
But
But
Neymar's not
dancing's
inciting.
a little bit different, man. Like I think.
Especially for the Brazilians, like I feel like that's a part of their
Samba,
culture.
yeah.
Like,
You know,
Show
Bur-
me one Brazilian
you
player
know,
who doesn't
Bur-
dance when
Yeah.
they
You know what
score.
burns me, bro? They try to. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting, but it fucking pisses me off, bro. Because I love seeing a character, a personality. Like you go on a football player's page, right? And you like to see how he dresses. You like to see his lifestyle, bro. It's like they're shutting him up. Like, don't express yourself. Come on, bro. This is what we love to see. We're all in love with Ronaldinho.
Shabalala's dance.
Shabala at the World Cup, bro.
yeah,
That's
bro.
one of the
That's
most iconic
you
commentaries
smile
ever.
when you see a player.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
not, and there is no way in the world that you can take his sort of being derogative or doing anything to insult you if he's dancing. He's not trying to dance on you. He's not. You know what I mean? So you can't really interpret that in a way that he's trying to. You know what I mean? Sort of
Yeah.
thing. You can't help but smile when you
that's-
see that happen.
But that's Atletico Madrid. They love to like fire up. You know what I mean? They love that. But
They
guess
love
what?
the niggle.
Yeah, they love the niggle. But guess what? If it backfired in their face today,
Yeah,
bro.
what was I gonna say?
They lost 2-1.
Who did Vini score?
And Rodrigo scored, the other Brazilian,
And
and he's
Tell
just
me he
started
danced.
dancing. Yeah,
Thank
in
you.
the
Jesus
corner,
dance.
bro.
They all dance.
Yeah,
Everyone
Jesus.
shared
They
the
showed that.
P Diddy shared all the
Yeah.
Brazilians.
Yeah.
Everyone. Jesus yesterday's with his
You
goal.
can't fucking be racist.
Nah.
Call people monkey.
Nah,
Come
bro.
on, mate. We're in
like we're still
2022.
here. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's
we're
just,
still here.
It's too much, bro. Like it
We're
just
the
shows you the
whole-
arrogance of a lot of people. They don't really.
We're
like,
not talking this movement of other things and who you are and trends and whatnot. The bloke's just fucking dancing.
Yeah,
Let him dance.
but it just goes to show you how other people just have minds that small.
You know
bro.
what I
Look, At the
mean?
end of the day, if you've got a problem with him dancing, stop him from scoring. It's,
Exactly.
That's what
like,
he
it's-
says.
You know what I mean?
It's like it's gonna be a problem. Like, bro.
No, but don't make it a problem if he doesn't score. If you win the game and they don't score,
But guess what?
Problem
problem
solved. Problem solved.
But guess what? He didn't solve the problem, bro.
Uh,
The other Brazilian scored.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my take.
I
on
wish
that.
Vinny scored, bro. I would have.
I don't like Vinny because he always pumps us.
I love
like,
Vinny, bro. He's
No,
one
I
of my
love him.
favourite-
As,
yeah, yeah.
You love him as
Yeah,
a player,
yeah.
but when he versus my team,
He
I'm
ruined
like,
Liverpool's
Bro, what about
Champions
he
League.
fucking broke Fernandinho's ankles that when he ran past him? Man.
Nah, he's a gun player.
He's like, I wish he scored and danced in front of Koke, in front of him.
I wish.
That would have been.
I don't know if he did. We'll go back and watch it today after this. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, fuck that. We don't stand by that shit. Fuck off.
A very brief Premier League round. We only had a couple of games. One thing I want to bring up straight away is Son Heung-min.
Oh,
What a player! He is my favourite player outside of Man
I want to
City.
put my hand up and say I fucking hate Tottenham so much as a fucking Arsenal fan. If I've learned anything over the past 10 years of briefly following Arsenal, we fucking hate Tottenham. But
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, fuck me.
He deserves.
I love him. I love him. Even before, I love him as a person because, like I've said to
Everyone loves
our
him.
viewers, I've watched All or Nothing with Tottenham. I watched Tottenham's one, and mate, he's the most humble,
He's a cutie.
down to earth. He's a fucking pop star. In
But
Korea.
he's big in
Man,
Korea,
he's
bro.
huge.
massive in Korea.
You see that
And-
video when they came, from the airport and
Yeah.
everyone was like taking,
Yeah,
clapping
it's-
for him,
Bro,
contact.
he's a hero there.
He's been under pressure though. He hasn't been performing,
No, it's been playing like shit.
So-
and it was
He's been playing like shit because he deserves a better club than that Tottenham club.
But,
He deserves so much better than what he has there.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
wanted
signed
Liverpool
a
to get him,
big
bro.
Do you reckon anyone would sign him? Would
Nah,
any club right now sign him?
You know,
do you
if
mean?
they
Nah.
didn't make Champions League, if they didn't make,
sound like
Well, you don't
a
reckon he's hot
last year.
property?
Bro, what do you mean?
No, what?
No one would sign him in a heartbeat.
No. Do you want to
Money-wise.
negotiate it with Tottenham?
Ah,
Son?
No,
No,
forget
no.
about all of that. Would every
Nah.
club?
Let's say he wants
take
to
him?
leave. Let's
Yeah.
say
Oh,
he
he
hands
wants
it to-
to.
and
If he wants to leave
he
it at
did.
5,
If they
6,
didn't make Champions League that year,
he wants 5-6 suited. There would be 5-6 people lining up. But I'm just saying,
The big clubs.
Klopp wanted
yeah,
him.
but Bayern would definitely be having
Ah.
this name.
Yeah,
Straight
he used
away.
to play in Bundesliga. That's where he actually gained a lot of attention
right.
in the Bundesliga.
A hat trick, man, in
Mate,
30 minutes.
And
Oh.
my favourite thing about him is he slides into every team. Every team.
Easily.
Easy.
Wallah,
All
easily.
day. He walks into
Striker,
every team.
left wing, or even on the right.
He can play anywhere.
He can play anywhere up top, man. Anywhere.
He's a hustler of a player.
His second goal.
So they dropped him for a string of bad performances, and he came back with a vengeance, man. That's how you answer critics.
That's a redemption.
I remember
yeah.
I watched like the interviews before, like the pre-game interviews, and all the like pommies, all the British pundits are like, "You can't drop Son, you know, this, that," and I'm like, "Bro, I don't, you have been in the game. Like, we're just some blokes that watch on the couch. Like, you understand what's happening. You have to get dropped sometimes. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Of course.
Like, I'm
Did he
saying
deserve
about-
it? You reckon?
But I'm saying about
Yeah.
everyone in Liverpool, like drop everyone
Yeah.
because it
Good
teaches them a
wake-up
lesson.
call. Good wake up
But
call.
he didn't really deserve it. What he had a
Yeah.
bit of a slow,
Well, no,
unlucky
no,
start.
Like, he didn't get dropped.
It's
He just
not
got
that.
benched.
You
It's
want to
just-
win you want to win big things. You have to be critical. But
It's
that's
not
how
even
it
just
is.
that as well. It's the players who are in his position
Yeah,
who
that
are
can-
performing
Yeah,
as well.
Richarlison
you
played
got to
well.
reward players
Yeah.
when they play well.
100%.
You can't keep someone in because your name's Son.
That's the hardest thing about man management, bro.
Yeah.
Keeping people like that.
But yeah,
happy.
great answer. So he's got his place back next week. You can't drop him after that, man. Like 13-minute hat trick. Both those, the first 2 goals were just ridiculous.
That second one off his left foot. I know he's done it before, but wow.
Bro, that's it. My favourite goal from him was, I can't remember
Against
who it
you?
was
Oh, the
Man
whole
City.
field.
The Man City.
No, no, it wasn't Man
Oh,
City.
the whole
Oh,
field.
when-
Son all the way!
When
Yeah.
When Marino called him
Sonaldo.
Sonaldo.
Yeah.
There, bro.
Chelsea.
Ah,
Far out. Chelsea.
Frauds.
Did they play?
No.
No.
nah, but
Spurs versus Liverpool.
we want to talk about Graham Potter
Right. Yeah, he came up with a draw in his first game.
in the Champions League.
So apparently, I actually did a bit of reading. Apparently, Tuchel didn't get sacked for results. He got sacked because he was very uncooperative and a terrible, terrible person to work with off the field.
I don't believe that.
I
believe
do.
that.
Mate,
don't
I
believe
saw
that.
his win percentage was like 80%, 90%.
But that's
No,
what. Guess
I
what?
don't believe that.
That's Chelsea.
You know what it is? When a new owner comes in,
He wants his own way.
they want to do things their way. Like
Exactly. So he didn't get sacked for results.
Nah, it's
No.
like carrying baggage. Like it's like if you had a new CEO come into your job, for example,
Yeah.
right? He might probably look at that top. He might not. He won't sack the people like who do day-to-day tasks like admin and all of that. But he's going to look at the top of the
Yeah,
company.
the senior who's taking up the
who's been
cap.
doing
and-
this? What are they doing? Where has the company gone wrong? What's it gone right? What direction do I want to take this company? And it's the same thing with football. The new owners come in and it's gone, well, we've got Tuchel here, but maybe I don't like his style of play. Maybe I don't like the way he does things.
No, it's just.
I've got a different way that I want to do things, and I've got something else I want to do with the club, and I just don't think is the right fit. So, in saying sacking him was harsh, I think everyone pretty much agrees on that. But I think it was preempted before, way before. It's just they needed to justify it in a way, and it was a string of results that kind of just fell into their hands. Not extremely bad results, but enough results for them to kind of just go, all right, we can put
That
the
to make it make sense.
yeah. Like you couldn't sack him if he was on a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 game winning streak. Like people would look at him like, what's
the
wrong with
hell,
you? Like,
Then they'll
so
go against you. I just think it's such an American thing to do. Like, oh, I want to come into the club. I know football. Go.
What about when he suggested that we play an all-star game?
No. Yeah, that's.
It's-
I like the idea of
I-
that. But
okay.
It's not. Listen, let's be realistic. It can't happen.
Here's why I disagree with it heavily is because imagine a player gets injured during one of those stupid all-star games.
No, but listen to this. Imagine a United player and a Liverpool player on the same team, and they don't share the same nation, like they're not English, and they're playing together. Like it's so weird, bro. Like this defeats the whole purpose of
It won't
football
work.
rivalry.
No, I've always wanted to scrap the Carabao Cup. I think it's a waste of a competition, bro.
So wait, yeah.
I think you should just have the three FA. FA, you do Europe and you do the Premier League. If you were to scrap the Carabao, and bring in something like an All-Star game, bro, probably bring in more revenue. I'd say.
See, here's what I like about the Carabao Cup is it gives those smaller teams a chance to play in the big stage, and
But they also play in the FA Cup anyway.
not all of them. Some of them don't.
No,
end
the
up,
FA Cup
but
starts
it's-
from like 5th division. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
we don't enter it till like it's gone to
Yeah,
like
but they don't make
round of
it.
32.
They don't make it a lot of the time, so it's like another chance to have a
Yeah.
crack at those big teams.
Nah, I
guess
just-
so.
He even said that De Bruyne and Salah are from his academy.
Fuck off.
And I'm like, bro, just shut up, bro,
Fuck
please.
off,
Well,
bro.
listen, I'm not even an owner or anything.
Those two players will never look at Chelsea or go back to Chelsea.
chance.
No chance.
No
Ever
chance.
again. Like, no-
Unless they offer Salah a Christmas tree, he might. I don't know. He might go back. I'm roasting Salah, bro. I need him to perform, bro.
and obviously City had the result again over Wolves. Haaland scored again.
You see that red card, TK?
Yeah, the kung fu kick.
Beautiful
Yeah.
challenge.
Everybody
Nah,
was
kidding.
kung fu
It's pretty bad. It's
Bro,
pretty
Nigel
bad.
De Jong vibes is what I got from that.
De Jong didn't get red carded for his one. He got-
Different game back then.
Bro, that was like, I was like, what are you doing? You just
Yeah.
not like, it's already hard enough.
What do you like? Was that frustration? Was that just
Nah, I think it was
brain
just
snap?
That's a brain snap and a half.
mistiming.
a lot of things. And to Grealish of all people too.
Bro, he could have just body checked him and gotten a yellow, and he would have
Yeah.
been sweet. But
I think he already made up his mind, wallah. He's like, I'm jumping. Whether he like, listen, if I hit his head, I'm jumping, bro.
Yeah, and they.
The ball's going, but he's
You know what? They
not.
played better actually.
After
started
the red
playing
card-
better after
the
Yeah.
red card,
Ruben
yeah.
Neves went centre back, and they started playing
Yeah.
better. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know who do you see beating City? They're still undefeated.
Honestly, you want my honest opinion? Liverpool are gonna draw with them because I don't care what form you're in, unless you're drunk like Liverpool were against after they won the league. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
That's my opinion. So I think that's gonna be a draw. But I think United beat them straight out. Is that it doesn't matter where it's at.
it's at Etihad. Yeah,
Yeah, I think United will beat them straight out. I don't know why. I just
we'll see how they cope.
Depends who comes back fit from the international break. I.e. Varane drops playing for France. The game's yours.
Hey, what about Spain? Is like, we're not taking Thiago. I was like, yes, leave him here. I don't think Klopp would have allowed that anyway.
Haaland's not going anywhere too. So
Yeah, Haaland's hanging in
Yeah.
out.
But during the, like I said, after the World Cup, he's going to be the freshest bloke.
bro,
Yeah.
he's gonna be at the Etihad taking shots at Scott Carson the whole 2 months.
That's got
What a
Carson
joke,
fuck
bro.
my life, bro. What did I do to do this?
But yeah, that's all for the football. I guess next we've got the
International break. Yeah.
international break, and then we're back into it with the derby. NRL. What a weekend we had a finals. I mean, I love finals footy, bro. I call it rubbish.
It wasn't
now.
what a
Fuck-
weekend, but
I don't know. I love finals footy.
Nah, it was good, but
Yeah.
I think the two better teams made it.
Yeah, it was an easy one to call. We all
Para Penrith final. I called it, bro. I'm
The only
telling
thing
you.
that shocked
Para's
me,
Fold game on Friday was ridiculous.
the only thing that
Jesus.
the only thing that shocked me was the Rabbits Sharks game. I
What,
thought
the
Sharks
scoreline?
would.
Yeah, you're
I
a
said-
you're a big Sharks advocate, mate.
Yeah, I
since the
was. I said
beginning.
20 plus for the Sharks. I got 20
Frauds
plus, right?
there,
Per
yeah.
run game.
Mate,
Apparently they refunded.
they lost 2 games in a row and just out.
But
Yeah,
that's, I think, that's
that
what,
Cowboys game. They should have that Cowboys game. They shot themselves in the foot, bro.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
should have been resting because they played better than Cowboys
Correct.
in that first
and
game.
that's what I was saying to Sui a couple of weeks ago. Not playing big teams leading into the finals could be a
Agreed.
downfall.
See, Rabbits
Agreed.
played Roosters.
Agreed.
Just,
They played who? They play.
Yeah.
Who they play this week? Sharks.
they
Fuck.
did the Roosters twice, Sharks.
Yeah, no,
They
yeah, they
like
versed them twice.
versed them twice,
Yeah,
not beat them
But
twice.
but bro, I was like, what the fuck? I thought we'll get a better more points from the Sharks. At least they couldn't score a try, bro.
They looked so tired.
Yeah.
They looked exhausted
But
from
don't
putting
forget,
in-
Rabbits had a big game too, bro. So
No, I'm not taking
The
anything
Sharks
away
played
from
more
the
minutes
Rabbitohs.
the week before.
Mate, I'm on the Rabbitohs bandwagon like most of us are with Latrell Mitchell.
but no one told them to play that game in 170th minute, like it's fucking 20 minutes in, bro.
Poorest game management, bro.
Yeah, look, let's talk about the Para game. I want to talk about the Para game.
Sold a dream, huh?
They're selling a dream
They sold
right
a
now.
dream.
They're selling a dream right now that I don't want to happen at all.
I want them to make the grand final and
And
lose
lose.
in extra time by 1 point. I want every Para fan to be heartbroken. I want Mitchell Moses never to win a premiership.
Listen,
I don't want
I-
Dylan Brown to win a premiership.
Honestly, I'm changing my. I never used to rate Moses. Like I never.
No, I rate him. I just don't want them. I don't. But
But-
he gets 100K if they win.
Yeah.
You read that article?
Yeah, I read that, but do you reckon that's why he's playing?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, hectic.
Porsche.
A nice Porsche.
That's why that head knock, he got up straight away. It's like, I'm not hurt, I'm not hurt.
Hey,
Mate, some of the tries Parramatta scored.
Crazy,
Fuck
sexy.
me.
That right edge, that was
Sexy.
so on point.
Paulo in the line, it's fucking hot to watch.
Yeah, listen, when they're on their offload game, I think they're unbelievable, bro. But I knew that. I knew they're gonna romp him. Combank, you know, your back's against the wall, bro. You're gonna smash him straight.
They didn't start well. Savage had fucking butterfingers first
But that
half.
try he scored.
Yeah,
bro.
he scored. He's quick.
Wow.
I missed that.
He'll
bro.
be good. He'll be good. He'll come
Wow.
good. He just
He needs confidence, bro.
Yeah, he'll be good.
But in my opinion, I think Raiders overachieved this season. Straight
Of
up.
course,
I
yeah.
don't think there were any. They didn't. Beating Melbourne was like, yeah, it's all we have. We're done. But
They played
yeah,
a
man.
big forward game. Paulo played well. Campbell Gillard. Madison's passed for Paulo's try. I love that in the middle. Him in the middle is good.
I think that's what Barafa does the best. He brings him in after.
10, 15 minutes
Yeah.
in, a few tied forwards, and he's got his
But
his
read
plays.
Marnie.
Because
Oh, wow.
Madison's an 80-minute player. Anyway.
Yeah, and Madison grew up playing like
Six.
5'8". Yeah, 5'8", can fill in the centres, so he's got good hands.
Nah, but
So him in the middle with that, he can take Ryan Madison can take his game to another level like this week, and if they make the grand final, I feel like he's
100%.
takes a bit of pressure off Dylan Brown, takes a bit of pressure off Mitchell Moses, takes pressure off Gutherson, and not Semir Radraja, what's his name?
Sivo.
Sivo's in form, mate. That chant, Sivo, mate. The
Hey,
bloke's just got the biggest
I
smile on
found
his
him. He
face.
doesn't know how to speak one word of English. Like
Yeah.
I know he does, but I'm just saying he's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
No, he looks 45.
He's a character, bro. He's
He
a
looks
character.
45 too. Whenever
Oh,
they
bro,
bring
I
the
was saying
camera on
that.
him, bro, he's like 23, 24. You know that.
Young, yeah.
He's
Big
young.
Big boy too.
It's a beautiful story, but came like from Fiji. His
Fiji,
dad's
yeah.
back home. It's beautiful to see, bro. But I don't know if
What are your predictions for next week then? Cowboys and
they're playing at
They're up in
Townsville.
Yeah, they're up in Townsville.
I think that's gonna get para, bro.
That's going to be a fucking good game to watch.
It is.
Two very attacking teams.
Listen, both games next week are gonna be unbelievable. But my prediction: Tom Dearden, man of the match, and I think Cowboys win it by 10. I don't know what the score will be. Maybe like 22-10, or sorry, like
Nah,
around.
Para will score more than that, I reckon.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. When Para get frustrated, bro, when they're not on, they're not on.
Yeah.
Straight out, like they struggle to score any sort of points. And I don't know what Para's gonna rock up, bro.
That's the problem.
That's the scary thing, you know. They might win, and
The first 20 minutes, they get 2 penalties against them. You know, they might get a sin bin, and then Cowboys just run in 2-3 tries, and then
And don't
that's
forget-
see you later for Para.
Cowboys haven't had a grand final in how long? Like how many years?
Oh, it hasn't been
Thursday.
ages.
Yeah,
2016, I think. it was.
Townsville. It's
Yeah.
gonna be rocking.
No,
you know
no,
what I mean?
it'll be good.
And we know Queensland passion, how passionate they are for their thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think Cowboys win that one. I hope Cowboys win that one. I don't want Para to win, bro.
What was your
Thanks.
take on the Para game?
Para game. I think Para
You've
did
been
right.
very blunt. You don't
Yeah.
believe in them.
I think when it goes into this game, firstly, I reckon they actually played really well. The thing that impressed me most about Para this week, it wasn't the attacking play, the forwards. It's just every time I watch Para in the games I've been convinced on Para, it's their errors and the handling of the ball. And I think that's something they did really well against the Raiders. And if Para didn't just cut the errors out of their game and they don't make mistakes in possession, they'll beat the Cowboys.
You think that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this game next week, it'll just be a game of whoever makes the least errors
yeah.
will win the game
I agree.
comfortably as well. It's not about. I don't think it'll come down to
Points.
the type of grittiness and all of that. It's just about who can hold the ball better. Because
Because they both can attack and they both
Yeah.
throw the ball around.
and I've seen games where the Cowboys are just they drop in ball after ball in their own half. They get into an attacking position in the 20, they drop the ball. And those sort of games, they're both teams that play very well off rhythm.
That's
Like
right.
they need to get into a rhythm. They just can't stop start. They're not really those type of football sides that they can make an error and then the next set fix it up and go and score a point. That's not really the football either team plays.
Who's got more experience?
More experience.
Cowboys,
Oh, nah, Para. Mate, Cowboys are...
Valentine Holmes,
Yeah, they've
I
got
think
Val.
Chad
But
Townsend,
they've got... Yeah, but look, Mitchell Moses,
Caulfield.
Paulo...
Colefield.
Yeah, but look...
That
the
forward
whole...
pack-
The whole... Yeah, but the whole full pack for Para pretty much
That
played
forward pack
Origin.
just won the one Origin as well. So
I think-
don't
Nah,
know.
it'll be a battle of forwards if you think about it too. They
They got
both
a
have
sick
big...
pack. They got a sick pack.
Yeah, Nanoi,
Yeah, but again, it depends which pack rocks up. If
correct.
it's a pack that's dropping balls that
Yeah,
rocks up,
correct.
then
It's like
no
you're
good.
saying, they've got to play finals type footy
Yeah,
and hold
like
the ball.
Predictions,
And
man of the match. Choose your man of the match prediction.
Man of the match. Who do I think is going to win? Is the first question.
Yeah. It's a tough one. It is.
It is actually a tough one. I think the rest might actually be the biggest thing that comes into it. So I'm going to go Cowboys, probably 1 to 12. Let's say, feeling like an 18, 19, 10.
Ooh.
Man of the match.
It's a tough one, bro.
What about the Drinkwater or
what I was gonna
what's
say.
his name? Drinkwater
I love watching him
or
play.
Dearden? I want to go
Dearden.
Drinky.
yeah.
Drinky for man of the
My
match.
man of the match is Drinkwater, and I reckon Cowboys by 4 points, probably be like 20 to 16, 20 to 14.
Rabbits Penrith.
Fuck, mate, I am so excited for that.
Oi.
How much does that make you just smile?
The
Yeah.
barbecue's gonna be cranking.
Everything's gonna be cranking.
We're gonna fuck. It's going off on Saturday.
It's gonna be a
It's going
good,
off.
good,
It's going
good,
off. Hey, we've got members that are going, mate.
good. You heard barbecues, like fuck yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I disassociated and then meant the food came up.
I think this Penrith Rabbitohs game is going to be a mini grand final.
It'll
within
be better
itself.
than the grand final,
It's
I
going to
reckon.
be.
Yeah.
It's the battle of the egos. It's the battle of Latrell Mitchell, Cody Walker versus Luai and Cleary, the forward packs, Fisher Harris.
So whoever wins this game kind of wins the grand final, you reckon?
For me, I do. I think so. Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Don't you reckon the Rabbitohs are
Nah,
capable
but
of
you know what's
beating?
funny? That
Para?
game of footy can just take it out of you, bro, and you might.
Yeah, correct.
That's the thing that gets me. But I think Penrith. In. I don't know, bro. That Rabbitohs.
They're too hot and cold and too many errors as well.
Yeah, and he can't like Latrell. He's been carrying him, bro, straight out. Him and Cody Walker. They're being paid.
Penrith's like the Man City, and they're just so well
They're so
oiled.
good.
And
And they all understand each other too. Predictions quickly.
I think Penrith by 12. Cleary man of the match.
Nice.
Score will be 24 to 10.
Penrith by 8. I'm going to go 20 to 12. Man of the match. Fuck, it's hard. I'm going to go Coruscant. I just feel like he's going to come on and he's going to actually take that. Because I think he's playing on the bench now.
He probably will.
Yeah, he's going to take control of that game. Quickly, TK, what's your predictions?
Probably go the man that didn't play the last game. These two teams played. Cam Murray.
Ooh.
I think if you saw what Cam Murray did on the
Unbelievable,
weekend,
man.
bro, he had one of those games where Cam Murray was doing Cam Murray things, you know. And I think it'll be a big difference maker because the last time the versus, I think, wasn't it like 22-16? Or
What,
was it
this
very
season
close?
or the grand final?
This season.
Because they played each other in the grand final.
Yeah, I know they played, but this season was close. I'm pretty sure Cam Murray didn't play. I think he copped a head knock or something.
Probably,
or whatever. Right, or something happened. I think Cam Murray will make a big difference in this game, and I don't know. I just feel like the Rapids have got the biggest thing going for them right now. It's just momentum. And sometimes momentum
That's true, man.
can take you over the line. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's just boys were doing it. Like,
That's
it's like when you're in the middle of your gym set, bro, and you've been going hard. You just keep
gotta
going
make it
hard,
happen,
right?
yeah.
Whereas if you have a good set and then you have a shit set, then you have a good set, it's kind of like, oh, you know.
Let's
you
go
walk out.
home.
Whereas
Let's-
if you just pump it and going, you got that pre-workout, like it can take you for the whole session. So, you know what? I'm gonna back the Rapids here, man.
Nice.
Rabbits 1 to 12. Let's go.
Man of the match, Cam Murray.
Yeah, I'm going Muzz. Big Muzz.
Fuck
Big
it,
Muzz,
that's
big
it, man. I
Muzz.
can't wait for that one, bro.
Exciting.
We're all going to be watching it together. I don't
Yeah.
think you'll
I
be here.
can't make it. I
That's
don't think.
We'll FaceTime you.
I don't think either team will get to more than 20 points.
Tight one.
Yeah, it'll be
it'll
a
be
tight
tight.
one. A bit tight one. It's not like the other game. I think the other game we'll see points, but this one will be pretty tight. Let's go like a 16-10 again. 16-10, 16-4.
Tight one, bro. It's a tight
Beautiful.
one, bro. I can't wait for this. This is the shit we love to see, man.
And it's time for
Fraud of the week.
Fraud of the Week.
My fraud of the week. My fraud of the week is I already told you all. Whoever fucking talks shit about whoever talks shit about Brazilians being themselves, you're a fucking fraud. I'm Corey Horsbragging you.
Okay, you're the Fraud of the Week.
Cockay, you're a fraud of the week. Let the boys dance, bro. Let the boys dance.
Mine's not as controversial, but just the Sharks. Everyone was riding the Sharks, especially my man on the right, TK. Sharks, mate. I was never convinced, even against the Dogs, couple of games, like, they did good things. They got the cover boy, fucking Nico Hines, looks good, speaks well. New coach, Fitzgibbon, but again, reminds me of like when they say Arsenal top 4, they were just going to make the 4. they'll be fourth as usual, sort of things.
No
She's
matter
like,
how good they do, you
yeah,
just feel like
it's just like it's like the Sharks. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that little, not that much of
I don't
a
want to
threat.
fucking hear those. I won't say
Yeah.
that word, but Cronulla,
Anyway.
shut the fuck up.
Anyway, takes hit us with your fraud of the week, brother.
My fraud of the week still from riding on from last week, bro. My fraud of the week's the Premier League. Fuck them for cancelling games last week. I'm still dirty.
Dirty.
About it.
Cancelled
Still
half the
dirty
games this
about-
week too.
I'm still dirty about it because they could have played every single game last week because every other sport in England got played last week, including
Policing, idols.
cricket, the rugby, fucking boxing, whatever other
Everything.
sport. The horse racing even went on, bro, last week. This week they could have cancelled games because the Queen's funeral's today.
Yeah.
That makes sense. They should have. Now, the reason why I'm saying them are fraud of the week, because our next game against City, we could start that game 9 points behind Arsenal.
And that feels bad.
That's what you're gonna
Right,
say,
and
brother.
I know you have three games in hand, but one of the games in hand is against City.
It's not convenient playing games in hand at a later time.
Yeah,
midweek.
especially considering this season,
fucked
we've already, the fixture list is already backed up. So the Premier League, fuck yourselves.
I think the league's gonna trickle over into June next year. To be honest with you,
That's gonna
I
fuck
don't
me,
think they
bro.
can
I
do
need to
that.
get there.
yeah.
My holiday. Anyway,
My fraud of the week is Nathan Collins. He's the guy that kung fu kicked Jack Grealish. That's a bad tackle. Like that has.
everybody was kung fu.
If it was on Highland, it would be the hero of the week.
You're a dirty aunt.
Nah, that's a bad tackle and shouldn't be happening. Like it's
Yeah, that was brain
it's
slap, bro.
disgusting.
Big fraud, mate. Don't do it. Men's
Um,
come after you, brother.
He's gonna see you in 3 weeks.
yeah, I'm gonna be there in 3 weeks, bro. Don't let me catch you in the Midlands.
Ugh.
Now it's time for Q&A. I like the questions this week. It's very thought
No
provoking.
sport
I
gets
didn't
people thinking, bro.
I didn't check them.
You didn't check
I
them?
haven't checked them yet.
All right, so we've got one from Yunus Adhan. It's a footy-based one.
Yeah,
After the performance against Raiders, do you think Para can win the premiership?
I'm not sold.
Yes or no?
Nah.
I'm not sold yet.
See ya, mate.
That's an easy game. for
Don't
me.
ask us those questions, mate.
Listen, if that game got played in
Shout out to you for asking him, but
Nah, Eunice.
Eunice, I love you. I'm not being rude, but you know how much we hate Para.
Next week on Monday, it's gonna be
I
like.
think he's a Paris supporter, but man,
What do you mean? He's going to block us now. He's lost a viewer.
Someone on Friday tried to convince me saying, oh, we should be going for Para. Look, I sort of grew up playing in the Paracomp juniors and whatnot for Para and Jared Hayne and whatnot. Oh, okay, Dogs and Para, pretty much the biggest rivalry in the league.
100%.
But again, they're pretty much our second team location-wise. He's like, oh, you should be going for Para as your second team. Brother,
No,
that is a
no.
fucking
If anything,
worse
I hate
analogy.
him more.
Why would you hate your foe? Correct.
That's-
But
that's
don't you agree?
That's like telling a Man City fan you should support Man United as your
Yeah.
second team.
Correct.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's what Man
it's
United
If
fans
anything,
did last year.
they want to see you.
That's what Man United fans did last year, bro.
So don't fucking use that analogy, especially when it's
prefer not
Para.
to speak.
Fucking hate Para.
I speak in big trouble.
This guy asked to remain anonymous for some reason, but we'll ask his question
Is
anyway.
he alright?
I don't know. Should I?
Doesn't
Show
have to be
me after,
nah.
show me
We
after.
respect our
Nah,
feelings.
Let's
nah,
believe
respect
me.
the anonymous.
Show me after, anyway.
Who wins the Champions League as it stands? It's really early to ask that question and give an
Everyone knows
answer.
getting out of the groups yet.
Yeah.
Team.
No one's allowed to say Man City because there's a curse and it's unbreakable.
Honestly, there's another window before the others. Real Madrid.
Nah.
TK.
I'm just haunted by Real Madrid.
All
Wallah.
right, man. I hope Bayern picks up their act.
I was going to say Bayern as well. I'm
Mane,
Bayern.
Mane's been struggling.
If,
I
if they
reckon
pick up
Bayern.
their act, because they're struggling in the league too, Bayern.
They haven't won in 4 games.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
Bayern pick up their act, I think they're a good shout.
I think Bayern are just running amok on us, Wallah. They're like, oh, it's not a farmers league. Look,
Mems.
Bro, the Champions League hurts me. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's a safe space, bro. It's safe space.
come on, bro.
Bro, every year, man.
Drop a name.
City.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Adam, who's winning the Champions
Oh, I
League?
said Bayern.
Yeah,
Bayern. Okay.
Bro,
Bayern.
City's biggest enemy in the Champions League is your coach, bro.
It's ourselves. We're the only reason we haven't won one.
Not
It's
yourselves, Pep, Wallah. Wallah, I'm telling you, the Saudis pay money to not win it.
Who's got the... I'm moving on, bro. Fuck the question.
Go on.
Who's got the best midfield for the World Cup?
France.
Why?
Who?
What?
That's
Who?
the tough one.
Oh, Chouameni, Camavinga, Pogba, Kante.
No, wait. Pogba is not the Pogba we knew.
But when he plays for France.
Kante is not on the run of form that he ever used to be. I think he's dropped off a lot since.
That's
They've
true.
just got efficient workers. Efficient workers that feed the ball into the
Ver-
into the.
very controversial. I think England has a better midfield than France.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
England's midfield's
No,
overrated as fuck.
not what
Who?
players. Yes, not what they play.
Who?
Because who's going to be sitting there knowing Southgate and his fucking nonsense?
Shit, rubbish.
He's going to play Rice and Calvin Phillips in there.
Yeah.
Calvin Phillips hasn't barely kicked a ball for City, but
He's
you know
got
what?
surgery
He did
now.
a job. He did a job for me. Like no, because of their manager, they might have better players, but the manager doesn't know how to use them. I'm not going on talent.
Yeah.
I'm going on which manager knows how to use the
How
best
to win
players.
fucking games, mate.
It's France.
Okay. Well, me personally, I'd answer Belgium.
Belgium.
Yeah.
Because of KDB.
Who do they
Not
got?
just because of KDB, Tillemans,
Yeah.
the Hazards, both of them.
Nah.
What's his name? The
It's
other
only
guy.
De Bruyne.
Nah, De Bruyne. There's another guy.
Witsel?
Witsel. Yeah, Witsel.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Like
Whistle's old.
Who do you
now. He's
reckon?
31, 32.
Who's in Spain?
I was gonna, yeah.
It's old now.
Pedri. They're young.
It's old and young. Like
Yeah.
Busquets,
Back,
Thiago.
back when they had David Silva.
that
Thiago,
was fucked up.
Who's favourite to win? I think I asked. France's favourite to win the World Cup.
I always give Belgium like a very good chance to win it because they have the quality.
They have Lakaka.
Like Kaka, but they have the quality, but they're just I don't know. They don't play well together.
They don't have the competition experience of
Yeah.
playing together.
Yeah.
That's De Bruyne's last World Cup, you reckon?
Nah, I don't think so. It's Neymar's last World Cup.
Yeah.
Ronaldo's last
I'm
World Cup.
gonna
Neymar's last World Cup.
Ronaldo, Neymar,
Why
Messi.
Neymar's?
He's about 33.
Bro,
Next one
that's
he's
it.
going to be 37. I don't
Because
think
Neymar's vibes. Neymar's like, this is the last
he's not.
number.
Yeah, he's not
That's
here
it.
for a career. He's not here for a career.
And even if he does play the next one, he'll be like, they'll just have him in there. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Um,
Brazil or Argentina, bro. Or Portugal straight out. Off Ronaldo's aura and Ronaldo's
Portugal can go all the way.
legacy. Yeah, fuck it. What a team.
Fuck no.
What?
Actually, no. You know what? Yeah, but
You reckon?
Bernardo
Nah.
Silva, Cancelo. They got Ruben. They got,
Again.
Jota.
they got
Again.
half of Man City.
Nah, but again, they've got another Southgate managing too.
Yeah, they have a shit
Another
coach.
coach that plays defensive football with all that attacking talent. So
Yeah.
But yeah, Portugal are criminally underperforming
Fuck,
for
what
the
a
quality
team.
that they have. Yeah.
it's the coach.
Last question: when will you have a guest on, and who is it going to be, and who do you want? We already made this clear.
I think we'll do Addo Carr. We're aiming in the next, say, 6 weeks.
Actually, I
Addo Carr.
actually want to do my uncle this week.
Yeah, but we're saying
we'll have that
guest,
little-
like as in.
But a guest,
Sports.
My-
Addo will be crazy.
My MMA coach has agreed to.
yeah, your
as well.
coach
Yeah, we
as
have
well.
guests, but
we're waiting
guests
for a
that
good
you
time.
guys will know probably Addo Carr within, let's say, next month. within the
Sandor
next
Earl
month.
as well.
Yeah, as well.
What's his name?
Do you know
Ice
what?
from Waikatia.
We actually had a guest snub us, and it fucking annoyed me, to be
Don't
honest.
mention him.
And I'm not. No, I'm not going to know. Why would I mention him? You don't want to give him one
Nah, he
one
didn't,
piece
he
of
didn't.
bread.
Something
But I'm
happened.
just saying, like, we don't. From the onset, when I spoke to Sui, this isn't about. We love guests. We love. It's about us boys vibing, us boys creating what we want to create, and all of that can follow. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
about
stressed.
we have this person or we have this many views. As much as we always stress, this is our Monday. We podcast, we talk, we catch up on sports. We try to help people that we can. We try to give good energy. We cover topics that we want to cover, but it's never been who we're going to get, how famous
Yeah.
we're going to be. We have big dreams like everyone does and big goals. And
That's what keeps us
That's a good
going.
question.
and
You know what?
gets us
yeah,
driving.
it's a good
I'm not shutting that person down, but it's definitely not. It's not in our top 3. And everyone that knows me, mate, I'm all about having guests and but especially this little project we're doing.
Yeah.
This is helping us all grow personally more than it's helping us.
This is honestly, Mems knows, you all know. This is honestly just a stepping stone for
Hey,
our
you know
voices
what?
to be heard.
We're going global now, anyway.
yeah.
So,
I want to hear you speak to the scouse lad.
bro, I'm gonna that day in Liverpool, I'm gonna walk into a pub
And just
with Ajuba's couch hoodie, and I'm just gonna try and get as much vibes as I can.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, bro.
Anyway, on
gonna
that
be
note, we're gonna get off air. We're gonna keep vibing off air. Thanks.
Yes.
For,
I'm
Get
gonna
the music
smash
going,
that
Mo.
Majodra.
Producer Mo. Shout out to Vandal.
thanks for watching. Thanks for
go.
But
subscribing.
before you go,
Where are we going?
notice that the lolly jars aren't there anymore.
Oh, yeah.
No one's subscribing, man.
We only have him shut
Is no one subscribing?
No one's subscribing, bro. Come on, man. Like,
Nah, you know
comment.
what's gone up? And the followers. Oh, yeah, shout out to everyone for 500 followers.
Ah,
as
yeah,
well.
500
Instagram,
milestone was hit.
500 milestone. We're gonna actually celebrate, and we're not gonna record anything.
I'm
but-
just sounding fucking like I'm
Incriminating.
juxtaposing what I just said. I just said we don't care about our followers,
No,
and
but
now
we
we're
need
begging
lollies.
people to follow us.
We need
nah.
lollies.
Nah.
Just fucking put the subscribe button. You get notifications. We get to eat.
He went Logan Paul on him.
Just do it.
Nah.
Takes 20 seconds. You subscribe to people that don't need your subscribers. We don't need subscribers, but we would like subscribers, so subscribe.
Just
Thank you.
subscribe if you can. If you can't,
That's
that's all
it.
good. We
And
love
comment.
you anyway. Thank
Comment.
you very much.
That's it. Comment.
Cheers.
Write whatever you want.
Comment,
Tell
tell
us.
us what you love, what you hate, what you like, what you don't
Peace.
like.
That's
Anything.
it.
I love you.
Love your tip, baby. See ya.